install sometimes passive shielding also. But then if you leave low Earth orbit, we don't have technology for that. Going to new territory, of course, you have to think of new technology too. The best strategy to avoid radiation is the one you can do. And active shielding doesn't let the radiation go where you don't want it to go. The same charges repel each other, So we place on the outer side the negative spheres and negative charges, so the plasma is at way. Then we have another kind of set of spheres which are positively charged. So positive charge also don't go through them and they bend around. What we have done, of course, we have established the feasibility concept that it does work. At the minimum, it's 75% more effective. So it is an enormous advantage. We have validated in lab for negative charges, which is plasma. And then next step, depending upon what funding we get, of course, we will validate for the ions also. Once we have validated, then everything is done deal. We have to optimize everything. So Gossamer structure is one of the things we have to optimize. So they are folded when the spacecraft is launched, then they deploy, when you go. So the payload penalty is less. Payload is the dictating factor, Of course, if payload is not right, if you don't get off the ground, you are not business. And Gossamer has been successful, and why not take advantage of that? So we are here to take advantage of whatever exists. Space radiation has been identified by Office of Chief Technologist, one of the grand challenges. So here we going to area that, okay, we know a lot of radiation is there, which will be different, of course, but biological effects we don't know. So we have to design some strategy, It's such an exciting time for radiation.